Hi guys, it's Ilene here. Today I was thinking of a challenge of being Scrabble tiles. So I have these Scrabble tiles. I have a bag full, and these are the tiles I've made so far. These ones I just put computer paper on them and aged them with ink and stamped them. So, and I have this Alien's Jewelry pendant gel on them. So that's how I did this one, as well as this one with the computer paper, white computer paper, just printer paper on there, regular paper, and then inked the color on there, stamped it and then inked the color on there. This one here, you know, I just I did a feather in the background, I cut it all out, and then I recut, just fussy cut the second feather and kind of put it on top to make it look dimensional. I paint with my painters and markers here, all these different ones. I drew some poppies on them. This one has glaze or the gel, the pendant gel on it. So this one here has paper napkin. I took a few pieces from different parts of the napkin, put it on there. This one is book paper in the background, rectangle or triangle and a square and a butterfly on a dimensional, and a heart, punch out heart, and I just, you know, inked it up and put it on there. So this is a paper towel piece with bling, and I painted gold on it, and I got a couple sprinkles, sparkles, and pendant gel on it. This is two different paper towel napkins, paper, you know, the fancy napkins. This is music paper, punched out flower, that kind of thing, bling. So you can use whatever you want. This one here is paper napkin. It's one of my Paris paper napkins. I had to redraw the stuff on there to make it darker because it was very light. I can show you, but when you put the Mod Podge on it, on the lamp and stuff, that's where it's from. It lightened it up a bit. And then I put the glitter glue in the light pieces. So this is another one, a bird, and I just painted in it with my markers, drew in it with my markers, added some doodles. So you guys can do anything. I'm going to try and make a video today of doing this because I've been having trouble with my videos. They won't go very long. So I'm going to try to do a quick video. So here I'm going to move my coffee because it's in the way. I'm going to cut some computer paper, and I'm just going to place my letter on the paper on the edge. Take my utility knife, or whatever this is called, and cut my pieces. So if it's a little too large, it's okay, because I'm going to cut a black just to show you too how it looks. Because you could just use a little nail file, like those dollar store nail file, the foamy ones, and just file the paper down the edge, like file the edges really nice. So that's all you gotta do, and then you have a nice I guess I wasn't pushed too hard, or hard enough, and then you have a nice square to match your tile. And I think this is falling apart. So I use my tacky glue just to glue the face of my tile. I'm trying to do this really super fast because like I said, I've been having trouble with videos. My last one was 28 minutes long and it wouldn't load. So I'm hoping this works because I'm getting a little frustrated. You could also do book paper. As you can see here, I have book paper cut out. So that's what I did the little house on, the background. So you could just do shapes, houses, whatever. Little shaped people. So I'm just trying to do a very fast job. There. So like that. And if you use the white in the background for like the paper towels, then you don't have the tan in the back, and in your objects, depending on what they are, they will show better. So like for instance, this paper towel here is tan, so tan won't be bad on the background. But for like this white one, they would show less. So just to show you how that is, I will, here's a file that I'm talking about, like those dollar store files. So you just file down towards the wood piece, because if you file up, you will peel up your paper. And I was also losing my voice, so if I get kind of, I'm wiggling, I'm sorry guys. Anyways, if I get kind of like, or it's hard to spit out words because every once in a while my voice wants to go away. And I was making videos last night trying to do this, and I did it 3 times. It wasn't working, and I was losing my voice. So that's how you do it. And now I would like to say put Paris, a piece of Paris on here. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge, and also when you do this, you could doodle on the page, on the napkin as well. So I keep my brushes all the time in water. And it's kind of like a gluey, milky water looking, but they never dry. I just keep making sure my water level's up, and it's perfect. So just to let you know. So I'm going to put this piece of Paris on here, and I'm going to go with a little bit of a background like that too, of the, you'll see in a second here. So I just go over it with my Mod Podge and make sure I get the edges really well. And I made sure I put a good coat on the bottom. And then I just push down on the napkin and tear it down very carefully so I don't tear it off the top. And then I just go down on the edges. So you might be able to see that it's part of Paris, you might not, but it is like something on there, right? So it looks pretty neat. And as well, you can keep adding right now, or you can dry it and kind of look at what else you want to add. So I'm actually found something, another part I want to add to this, so I'm going to add a little glue on this side because that's where I want the thing to stick. And I'm just going to add this building piece right there. But I don't necessarily want it across the whole tile, so I'm just going to wet what I want on there. And that's it. Tear the rest away. First I'm going to tear the pieces that are exactly attached on there, and then I'm going to carefully peel, use my paintbrush to hold it down. I'm going to carefully, and I know you guys can't see this too well, but pull away on the napkin that's there. Like that. Oops. Oh sure, like that. Make a mess of it. There's a little piece still stuck. So you just gotta be a little careful and make sure nothing's stuck. Now it looks like a big glob of glue, but as soon as I just wipe it down here, you'll see that I have a piece of that other building there. So I just gotta wipe it down, get the little pieces that are kind of from the sides down. And that's how you do napkins. So you can do whatever you like, and if there's something you don't really particularly like on that napkin, you can just paint it away with the top layer, like the one I added on top of the Eiffel Tower there, a little bit on the side, you could just keep rubbing with the paintbrush or your glue brush, and you can get it the way you want it. Being very gentle, but you'll play with it and you'll get it after a while. It's just like doing any other thing with paper napkin, just smaller scale. So that's an example for the paper napkin. And the other ones I've shown you, here is an example of napkin on here, and I made an accordion type book. I used 4 butterflies because I didn't put all across at first. I only put half the butterfly on, and then I cut up another one. So anyways, that's matching them together. Painted the outside gold because the outside was just floral, and decided to do that. So when I started my inside of this book, I painted my first poppy. I added book paper on this side, or no, not, yes, book paper this time, and then stamped it with my cogs and a piece of key and antiqued it with the brown ink and gold ink, and you can see how it looks. This one here is a paper napkin, and this is a Paris napkin, piece of a Paris napkin. And then I also antiqued it a bit, and then I added a little bit of that teal, dust of teal just around the edges. So how I did these was, instead of working on the tile with the paper like this, and I'm going to try to get this really fast for you guys because I'm having trouble with these videos and I don't want to make it long and start all over. So I have, this is just to get on the, like if you're going to do an accordion type paper, just like I've done here. I'm just going to quickly show you how you decorate it. So I am going to put some Mod Podge down on this paper right here, just like as if it was on a tile. And there it is, nice and sticky and ready for something to go on it. And then I'm going to place my gate right across there like that. So this has got a nice scrolly gate. So just like you do a larger piece of paper, you just carefully tear the napkin around, because it's already, you soak it pretty good on there, so it is good to go around the edges. So there you go, you have your piece already started. And this one's not on a tile right yet. Well, this is going to be kind of like your pages, so that's how I'm showing you how to do a paper napkin on a teeny page. So you can add to this now. Let's say we want to add, I'm not planning anything here, like we want to add a stamp, so I'm going to dry it off really quickly. Now a good hint is I usually dry them in one of these old used things, so then it doesn't fly around and get like any kind of carpet fuzz or anything like that on it. So now we could just stamp a couple of things like that on there, and it could become a page. Flip it over. It's just like a larger page. Cut your edges. See if there's anything else you want to add to it. You could add like stickles or something, or glitter. You can add glitter just for the heck of it, if that's what you like. You can do a little marker, that kind of thing. Dry it off. See how it wants to fly around. Then I just glue it directly to my page. Now this is just for doing it on a page. I wouldn't do that and then put it on a all that fussy working and then stick it on the thing. It'd be easier just to stick it on the tile. But when you're doing a page, you do it like this. When you're doing like this accordion type. So I'm just trying to give you a little flavor of how to do just whatever you want. So, Grandma's busy.
My gum fell on the paint.
Okay. So, Carly's painting and she dropped her gum in it. Okay. And now you've got your next page. So what I do is I grab my little handy inkers, bend the page back here, stick my brown edges on. And this is a black background, so I can be a little sloppy with the, and look how nice that looks. And then you just put a coat of Mod Podge on it. If you're going to do like some inks and stuff like that, you just spray a little bit of hairspray or adhesive if you have like the type of stuff to go over top of paints so they don't smear, or inks. You know, that spray glaze stuff. And then that's it. Then, you guys, we have a done page for my accordion book here. So it's simple as that. And like I said, you can draw on them. This is a drawing one. And you can cut images out of a magazine. You can cut images offline. So try everything, and good luck. And I hope you guys enjoy this challenge. This one here I got bling and lace and stuff. So have fun, guys. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.